In the picturesque town of Oakwood, nestled amidst dense forests and rolling hills, stood a quaint farmhouse that seemed frozen in time. It was the place where young Timmy spent his summer vacations with his grandmother, a stoic but loving woman whose heart swelled with affection for her adventurous grandson. The warm embrace of his grandmother and the tranquility of the surroundings were a welcome respite from the city's chaos. Every summer, as the school bell rang, Timmy eagerly packed his bags, looking forward to his stay at Grandma's house. As the summer sun blazed overhead, Timmy's days were filled with simple joys, running through fields, picking wildflowers, and chasing fireflies in the twilight. The golden glow of the fireflies dancing in the dusk captivated him, and he would laugh gleefully as he tried to catch them in his tiny hands. On one particular evening, the sky painted in hues of pink and orange, Timmy ventured outside as usual to chase the elusive fireflies. His grandmother's watchful eyes followed him from the porch, a mix of love and sternness in her gaze. She knew Timmy's spirit was wild and untamed, but she trusted the woods to keep him safe. As the sun dipped below the horizon, nightfall brought an eerie stillness that settled over the farmhouse. The cricket's symphony seemed muted, and a chilling breeze swept through the air, sending shivers down Timmy's spine. It was time to return to the safety of the house, but he couldn't resist the allure of the fireflies' dance. Minutes turned to an hour, and Timmy should have returned long ago. His grandmother's heart pounded with worry as she stepped out into the darkness, calling his name, but there was no response, only the haunting echoes of her own voice. Alarmed, she summoned the neighbors for help. Panic spread through the tight-knit community, and soon the entire town was searching for the missing boy. Among the search party were Timmy's friends, their eyes wide with fear as they scoured the woods in vain. As days turned into a grueling week, the hope of finding Timmy alive began to fade. The town held a tearful vigil, with candles flickering in the night, praying for his safe return. Yet, hope dwindled with each passing day. Then, on the 9th night after his disappearance, an unsettling revelation sent shivers down the spines of those who had known Timmy. An old oak tree stood at the edge of the woods, known locally as the Mourning Oak. Legends whispered of its dark history, rumors of restless spirits and tragic events. The locals believed that the tree was a portal between the realms of the living and the dead, a place where malevolent spirits lingered to claim lost souls. It was said that those who entered the woods after sunset were never seen again, and tales of the tree's dolls added to the sinister folklore. The Mourning Oak was adorned with dolls, creepy figurines hanging from its gnarled branches. Each doll had a story, an eerie talisman to protect the spirits of children who had perished in the woods. As the daring group of townsfolk ventured into the woods that fateful night, they followed an eerie trail of fireflies, their luminescence guiding them deeper into the darkness. They were driven by fear and desperation, determined to uncover the truth about Timmy's disappearance. As they approached the Mourning Oak, an unsettling sight greeted them. Hanging from the tree's branches was a weather-worn doll, its cracked porcelain face gazing ominously at the world below. And to their horror, it was Timmy's favorite toy, the very same doll he had brought with him to his grandmother's house. A collective dread settled upon the group as they understood the chilling implications. The legend of the Mourning Oak was not just a tale told to scare children. It held a malevolent truth. Timmy had crossed paths with something sinister, something that claimed him as its own. The town mourned, not just the loss of a boy, but the awakening of a chilling nightmare that lurked within the woods. The farmhouse felt empty without Timmy's laughter and playful antics. The once peaceful town now bore the weight of sorrow. Days turned into weeks, and the woods remained an eerie reminder of the child who had vanished without a trace. The townsfolk lived with the constant fear that darkness might descend upon them too. Timmy's grandmother was left heartbroken, forever haunted by the memory of her beloved grandson's vanishing. As the years passed, Oakwood became a town burdened by sorrow, forever entwined with the mystery of the Mourning Oak. Some said they still heard the echoes of a boy's laughter in the woods, a haunting reminder of the innocent soul taken by the darkness. To this day, the story of Timmy's disappearance is whispered by campfires and shared as a warning to those who dare wander into the woods. For in Oakwood, the memory of that chilling summer lingers on, a chilling testament to the unknown terrors that can lurk just beyond the boundaries of our understanding. As the sun sets over the town, the oak tree casts long, dark shadows, a constant reminder of a chilling truth, of a vanished boy who became part of the haunting legends that engulfed Oakwood's woods. It serves as a chilling warning that evil may lurk in even the most serene places, waiting to claim its next victim, and that the darkness of the human heart may not be the scariest thing in this world. In the tranquil suburban neighborhood of Willowbrook, where white picket fences and blooming gardens paint an idyllic picture, a sense of unease has settled over the local playground. Children have inexplicably started vanishing after spending time in what was once a lively and inviting playground. The swings sway gently in the breeze as if moved by unseen hands, and faint laughter echoes in the stillness of the night. But this laughter soon turns into silence, leaving the once joyous community shrouded in fear and despair. 10-year-old Amelia, best friends with Sophie, is devastated when Sophie becomes the latest victim of the playground's sinister allure. Determined to unravel the truth behind the haunting incidents, Amelia embarks on a perilous journey to confront the ominous force that lurks within. As the sun sets and casts haunting shadows over the playground, Amelia musters her courage and ventures into the deserted area after dark. The playground equipment, once vibrant and inviting, now appears twisted and unsettling under the pale moonlight. She hesitates, a knot forming in her stomach, but her determination to save her friend urges her forward. Approaching the playground's centerpiece, an ancient wooden carousel, Amelia senses an oppressive presence that seems to emanate from within. The carousel is rumored to be cursed, with whispers of children vanishing from its revolving seats, never to return. Ignoring the chilling warnings in her mind, Amelia takes a tentative seat on one of the weathered horses. As soon as she settles in, the carousel begins to turn, and a haunting melody fills the air. Panic sets in, as Amelia realizes that the cursed ride is trying to ensnare her too, to claim her as yet another victim. Driven by adrenaline and a desperate desire to save her friend, Amelia musters all her strength to break free from the carousel's clutches. With each passing second, the force tugs at her, but she refuses to succumb. Summoning the memory of her missing friend Sophie, Amelia's resolve intensifies. She recalls the laughter they once shared, the adventures they embarked on together, and the unbreakable bond they forged. In that moment, a glimmer of hope shines through the darkness that surrounds her. Amelia makes a split-second decision. She reaches out to the other children in the neighborhood, calling for their help. Together, they gather around the carousel, forming a protective circle of friendship and determination. United in their bravery, they uncover the carousel's dark history, learning that it was crafted by a sinister carnival worker who sought to ensnare innocent children for his own malevolent purposes. His twisted actions trapped their spirits within the carousel, condemning them to an eternity of torment. Drawing on their newfound knowledge, Amelia and her friends devise a daring plan. They decide to confront the sinister spirit that haunts the playground, with the carousel as its haunting conduit. Armed with ancient incantations and courage, they assemble at the carousel under the cover of darkness. As they recite the powerful incantation, the atmosphere crackles with energy. The ground trembles beneath their feet, and the air becomes thick with a chilling presence. The once haunting music of the carousel transforms into a haunting hum, as if the spirit senses its impending defeat. With each word, the force weakens, its grip loosening on the playground and the trapped spirits. Amelia and her friends press on, refusing to back down in the face of terror. Finally, the haunting presence dissipates, leaving the playground cloaked in silence. The carousel grinds to a halt, and the swings come to rest. Amelia and her friends breathe a collective sigh of relief, knowing that they have succeeded in freeing the trapped souls. As the dawn breaks over the neighborhood, Amelia and her friends are hailed as heroes. The missing children return home, and the community comes together to celebrate the triumphant bravery of the young adventurers. However, a chilling truth looms in the air. The children have returned physically, but they are forever changed. Empty stares replace the spark in their eyes, and they speak of a world beyond the carousel, a realm where time stands still, and their souls are trapped in a perpetual nightmare. The once jubilant community is now plagued by a haunting sense of loss and sorrow. As the days pass, the children's laughter becomes increasingly rare, and the playground, once a source of joy, now stands as a somber reminder of their tragic fate. The neighborhood is left haunted by the chilling question, were the children ever truly saved, or did the carousel take more than just their bodies that fateful night? Amelia and her friends grapple with the weight of their actions, unsure if their courageous endeavor brought salvation or merely prolonged the torment. The haunting playground serves as a poignant reminder that even in the most serene places, darkness can lurk, waiting to prey on the innocent. Amelia and her friends understand that true courage lies in facing the unknown and confronting their deepest fears, but their hearts remain heavy with the uncertainty of their haunting triumph. From that day on, the children of Willowbrook Playground know that they are bound by an unbreakable bond, a bond that triumphs over darkness, protects against malevolence, and serves as a testament to the enduring power of love and courage in the face of a haunting reality that may never let them truly rest. In the outskirts of a long-forgotten town, among the shadowy woods, stood an ancient and decrepit building known as Harmony Orphanage. Its faded facade and boarded-up windows exuded a sense of haunting desolation. Local legends whispered of dark secrets that lingered within its walls, and eerie tales of orphaned children who had vanished without a trace over the years. Emily, a curious and adventurous teenager, had recently moved to the town with her family. As the days passed, the mystique surrounding Harmony began to gnaw at her curiosity. Drawn inexplicably to the forsaken building, she felt an irresistible urge to uncover the truth behind its tragic history. One moonlit night, the whispers of Harmony became too enticing to resist. Ignoring the rational part of her mind, Emily slipped out of her bedroom window. The night was chilling, and a strange mist hung in the air as Emily approached the forsaken orphanage. The overgrown vegetation seemed to claw at her, as if warning her to turn back, but Emily pressed on, her heart pounding with both trepidation and excitement. As she stepped inside the crumbling building, a wave of cold air enveloped her. The darkness swallowed her, but she bravely forged ahead with the beam of her flashlight guiding the way. Within the dusty halls, Emily stumbled upon old journals and faded newspaper clippings that chronicled the orphans' despair. The entries spoke of the caretaker, a disturbing figure who was entrusted to care for the children, but revealed himself to be their tormentor. Among the shadows, she encountered a ghostly figure, a young boy named Thomas. He seemed trapped between worlds, his eyes hauntingly sad yet hopeful. Thomas revealed that he had been locked in Harmony for decades, unable to leave its cursed confines. Emily sensed a connection with him, as if fate had brought them together. As the days went by, Emily continued her clandestine visits to the orphanage, desperate to uncover the truth. However, her curiosity came at a terrible price. She began experiencing unexplainable and terrifying phenomena, ghostly apparitions, fleeting shadows, and whispers that seemed to echo within her mind. Yet her determination only grew stronger. Emily was convinced that she held the key to liberating Thomas and the other trapped souls. In her relentless pursuit of answers, she learned of a series of inexplicable tragedies that had occurred throughout Willowhaven's history. During one fateful visit, Emily had an encounter with a malevolent presence, the dreaded caretaker. The spectre warned her to stay away, his voice dripping with malice and bitterness. Despite the warnings, Emily refused to be intimidated, unwilling to abandon the spirits that cried out for her help. As Emily's obsession with Harmony grew, her family began to notice her strange behavior. She withdrew from them, consumed by her quest to unlock the orphanage's secrets. Her once close-knit family drifted apart, unable to comprehend the darkness that had taken hold of their daughter. In a desperate attempt to escape the clutches of the orphanage, Emily found herself trapped within its labyrinthine corridors. The caretaker's sinister laughter echoed around her, the walls closing in like a hostile presence. Emily ran, her heart pounding in her chest, the darkness swallowing her every step. Despite her valiant efforts, Emily's fate was sealed within the haunting embrace of Willowhaven. Days turned into weeks, and the town's hope of finding her diminished. A chilling legend took root, the tale of the Vanishing Orphanage and the young girl who dared to uncover its tragic past. As the years passed, Harmony continued to stand, its secrets and mysteries left unsolved. The whispers persisted, warning future generations to stay away from the forsaken building that claimed the life of Emily. To this day, the town stands as a reminder of the tragedy of the Vanishing Orphanage. The legend lives on, etched into the memories of the townspeople, haunting their dreams and sending shivers down their spines.